Hello everyone and welcome back to Crypto Empire, where we dominate the crypto market. My name is Connor. Hope everyone is doing amazing on this Friday evening, and it's time for another Crypto Empire live stream. So let's get right into it and start off like we always do with our crypto market overview. Shout out to everyone here in the live chat already, guys. Smash up that like button. You know what to do. Make the algorithm know that you guys love these live streams. Tell YouTube, tell the AI YouTube overlords that Crypto Empire deserves to get shown to more people on YouTube. The way you can do that is by smashing the like button. And if you're not subscribed, of course, subscribe to the channel. I greatly appreciate your support. Now, big shout out to everyone in the live chat. We got Declan Wyatt. Declan telling everyone to smash the like button. We got Scorch888, and he says, lads, happy Australia Day. Shout out to all the Aussies in the land down under. Happy Australia Day to you guys. Enjoy, and don't do too much crazy stuff, because I've actually experienced 2 Australia days in Australia, and you guys are absolute animals when it comes to partying on Australia Day. So be sure to stay tame out there in Aussie land down under. Anyways, we got Cody. He says, you already know what I'm going to say. Treb exploded again. Yes, treble swap is absolutely crushing it right now. We're going to talk about that in the stream. We got Simon B. He says, Toshi is smashing it, bro. Toshi is smashing it. We're also going to talk about that today. Shout out to D'Angelo. We got Cryptillion. We got Christian. We got Sly Cash. We got Mark of Melbourne saying, yo, what's up, Mark? How are you? Ash Kit Scott. Adrian Kent. David Lee. Rosie. Shout out to everyone, guys. Appreciate you all being here. Now let's get this live stream started. So at the current moment in time, Bitcoin, Ethereum, Solana, they're really unchanged. They haven't really done anything in terms of price movement or volatility. Bitcoin, as you can see, is still trading at $104.5 thousand per coin. Ethereum still trading around 3,300. Solana still around 250, and XRP is still around $3. So there are no changes in the majors right now. Currently, we're seeing altcoins, many utility plays, meme coins especially. The purging is continuing, or they're now kind of going sideways after seeing huge retracements. However, there are select pockets of on-chain coins, such as Treble Swap, for example, or Toshi, just smashing it right now. And if you've been subscribed to Crypto Empire, you're probably smashing it right now because you're in these plays. And you know, you're seeing the profit go up while a lot of people are really down. Sentiment is really down right now. People are negative. People are calling the cycle top. People are just, you know, they're either contemplating or they've already sold off their altcoins to go into Bitcoin. The place is in shambles at the moment. People don't know what's going on. Emotions are running really high and there's a lot of negativity. However, it's fun winning, okay, guys? So it's fun picking winners. And talking about winners right now, here's Treble Swap trading at $2.75. All right, so that is a really, really impressive move. This is the 4-hour price chart. It went live on Monday, okay? You guys should already know all the details around Treble Swap because I have been covering it from, a long time. I made the video 2 weeks ago talking about the public IDO where you could have bought the token for 10 cents. Well, that is a clean, it went already 35x basically from 10 cents. Okay, it went to $3.50 at a high. That's a 70x from the private sale. And even if you're, just bought it on the open market, here's a post I shared on Monday, or sorry, this was Tuesday. My bad. Anyways, on Tuesday, I basically said at 23 cents, look, if you don't have any, grab some at the current price. Okay, this was at 23 cents on Tuesday in the Crypto Empire Mastermind. And lo and behold, that's up 11x, 12x, even from Tuesday, from another buy call. Okay, so crazy stuff happening for Treble Swap, and the market cap right now is 11.3 million circulating supply. All right, starting on February 20th, essentially they are going to start a slow drip over the course of 11 months. There's going to be a daily unlock for the private sale investors. Okay, so there's not going to be a ton of selling pressure at all at once from these early pre-sale investors. The tokenomics were designed in such a way to actually provide long-term growth, at least in my opinion, and that's what I'm seeing. Okay, so even still, that's 3 weeks away, even before like the first major unlocks. When the farms do go live and rewards go live, probably next week, that's going to start emissions for Treb and XTreb. but still it's only going to go to people providing liquidity in the farms and essentially taking the risk on impermanent loss. So it's extremely bullish no matter how you look at it, okay? So this is a huge come up, a huge win for the entire crypto empire community. And look, everyone had the chance to get into this, right? This thing launched on the 20th, this Monday, at 10 or 12 cents, my apologies. For the first few days, it was, sitting below 25 cents. But if you want early access to this type of stuff, you know what I'm going to say. You need to be in the Crypto Empire Mastermind, okay? You get exclusive access to deals like this. You get to hear my analysis in real time. And for the most part, Mastermind members are just absolutely crushing it, okay? If you don't believe the wall of testimonials on the website, I can show you a wall of testimonials I've gotten within the past few days from current members. Basically just crushing it right now, guys. So if you want to get inside the Mastermind, apply to it on the website. First link in the description down below. It's cryptoempiremastermind.com. Just hit that apply now button, and we will get back to you after you do submit that application. But anyways, that's Treble Swap. Let's talk about Toshi right now, because Toshi had the Coinbase listing, and it just keeps on making new all-time highs. So what I want to show actually is the volume. I'll show you this. So anyways, you can see this tweet here. Base meme Toshi takes the #1 spot in volume, flipping Bitcoin on Coinbase on day 3 of trading. Toshi right now is at a $575 million market cap. Now, I've been covering Base on a regular basis on the channel with my regular videos, and every time I make a Base video, I was sure to mention Toshi, all right? And at the time, it was sub 100 million. I remember it was 80 million just a few weeks ago. 80 million market cap. It's at 575 million now. The Coinbase listing is working, and it's working like crazy, as you can see from this chart. Just an absolute God candle, really. I don't want to use the Lord's name in vain, but I don't really see another appropriate term to talk about this. This is a God candle. It's the same thing as Treb, right? Just insane charts on Base. All right, so if you're still sleeping on Base, if you're still one of those people saying that Solana is like the best and all that stuff, there's equal opportunity everywhere, but I've had a much better time on Base than Solana personally. And I'm going to continue to play the Base ecosystem to the best of my ability and continue to try and spot these winners early. Sorry, my words are all getting mumbled right now. But anyways, you know what I'm trying to say. I'm going to do my best to keep on trying to spot these winners early. All right, guys? So again, subscribe to the channel so you don't miss any videos. And if you're interested, you should apply to the Mastermind to get early info and details in all of my moves before everyone else. So anyways, back to Toshi and their volume. If we go to the markets over here, here's Coinbase. The 24-hour volume is $430 million of a 24-hour volume on Coinbase. This is insane. This is really nuts. Let's click on Coinbase and filter it by volume right now, because it's the highest one. It's the highest spot volume. Bigger than Bitcoin right now by $122 million in volume. So really impressive move from Toshi right now, and 550 mil market cap. You know what I'm going to say in terms of, if you're going to ask me, should you buy now? You know what my answer is going to be. If you're buying after a move like this, you're doing it all wrong. And you see the title of today's stream, 3 major keys to success in crypto. One major key to success is simple. It's just not to FOMO. All right. The time to be buying Toshi was really any time here. But more recently, it would have been, obviously in this period, especially when it was down here in late December at around 50-60 million in market cap. But even if you got it over 100 million, you're still sitting at a 5x. Now you can still see gains. This is probably still going to go to a $1 billion market cap and stuff like that. But there's other opportunities that are going to outperform it. And that's exactly what I said in this Base video that I shared yesterday, okay? Toshi was the first kind of coin I talked about, but I made it clear there's going to be other coins that are going to outperform it. And in the meantime, Treble is up 70x essentially, or even just say 10x from Tuesday, 11x, whatever. Still outperforming and giving more X's, but still, you got to give credit where credit is due, and Toshi is on fire, and people are buying it on Coinbase, which is really what you want to see. And it gives some indication, some foreshadowing, if you will. It's a good word, foreshadowing. It gives some foreshadowing on what's going to happen when Coinbase decides to list more popular meme coins. What are they going to choose next? Is it going to be Ski Mask Dog? Is it going to be Based Brett? Is it going to be Keyboard Cat? It's anybody's best guess what the next Coinbase listing will be. But whatever it is, I mean, seeing the effect, the positive effect that Toshi is having right now with the Coinbase listing, you have to imagine the next one is also going to go crazy. So that's why you basically, another key to success is to be early to the narrative before everyone picks up on it. At this point, Toshi on Coinbase, everyone's picked up on it by now, okay? So the second key to success after not FOMOing is to spot the trend early when it's riskier to invest, but that's when the rewards are going to be the best. So anyways, if I was going to guess another base meme coin to be listed on Coinbase, it would be Ski. However, at the same time, I think Brett, just with all the effects it's having and also the fact that it's such a high market cap, it's also in contention to get listed. Okay, I'm not going to pretend it's not. It's definitely in contention. But if we're talking a more organic community and a coin that, say, kind of deserves, that's a funny word to use in the crypto market, deserves to be listed more, it would be Ski Mask Dog for the second Coinbase listed meme coin. We'll see how everything does shape up. This is still trading around 100 million in terms of Ski Mask Dog. But again, if I was to pick the next meme coin to be listed on Coinbase, I'm going to go with this, Ski. Anyways, that's a lot around base. Let's actually take a quick gander. A quick gander at DeFi Llama. And let's go look at the base chain TVL and see what's going on in terms of, and the volume. So the volume has, if you look at the volume actually today, it's died down significantly from where it was earlier in the week. But the TVL is, still sitting from 2 to 2.5 billion. And that's still really tiny in terms of a blockchain's total value locked. For example, Ethereum currently has 66 billion in total value locked, while Base has currently 3.69 billion. Not 2.5, my mistake. So still a ton of room for growth. Even to catch up to Solana, it would be like a 3x in terms of the TVL. So when the money does continue to flow on to Base, you're going to see a lot of these Base coins crush it, continue to crush it. Base is really just the place to be. Right now, if you want to be early to stuff, if you want a good chance of not getting just destroyed by insiders like Solana meme coins, Base is the clear place to go. So I'm a Base maxi, if you will, if I'm going to choose a blockchain. I'm a big Base guy. We like the chain. We like the chain here at Crypto Empire. Anyways, let's see what's going on here with the live chat. Shout out to David Lee saying hit the like button. Appreciate it. Shout out to Adrian Kent as well. I don't know if I already said that, but let's see. David says, can we go over where Treble can go from here? We can certainly talk about price predictions and things like that right now. Shout out to Ladradoodle. We also have to talk about Tau because a lot of stuff is happening with Tau. Let's see. Shout out to everyone in the live chat right now, guys. So many questions, but let's talk about price predictions for Treble Swap. So this thing has definitely defied most people's expectations. I don't think people were expecting this type of move out of the gate because the market, talking about, back to mental conditioning, most market participants have been conditioned to think that, pre-sales are garbage because 99% of them are. New launches are super risky and all of that stuff, whatever, okay? But look, I shared the thesis around Treble Swap well in advance, and it played out. It played out perfectly, okay? So with that being said, just remember who shared a pre-sale that actually worked out in 2025. Because again, most of them, 99% of them are absolute trash out here. And I do stay away from most pre-sales. This is the only pre-sale I've invested into for like the past 12, maybe even 16 months, 24 months. I really can't even remember the last one I invested into other than Treble Swap. But when you pick quality, you don't need to invest in a lot. Now, in terms of price prediction, 11.3 mil market cap right now. The thing is, I do believe there's basically a supply shock going on, in the sense that, you know, obviously not a lot of people are selling, and that's pretty clear looking at the chart. Given the fact that if people were selling, the price wouldn't be, you know, pumping so hard. The heck is this? All right, it doesn't let you draw on this chart. Anyways, so yeah, with everything going on right now, it is quite hard to talk about a price prediction because it's already up so much. It's gone so parabolic. And I don't want to sound like a moon boy, but I do still think it is going to go higher. All right. Now, this is not me advising everyone right now because I don't give financial advice. But when I say it's going to go higher, right, that doesn't mean you should just go market buy everything right now that you can. If you're not in, don't get FOMO with me saying that, okay? You still need to be smart and exercise proper risk management. But with that being said, yes, I still think this is going to go higher. So at 275, we're at 11.3 mil, which would mean at 550, we would basically be at 22.6 million. I mean, yeah, next targets, I'm looking at the 5 to 750 range. But I think this will hit double digits. Honestly, again, I don't want to be a moon boy, but pretty quickly. We'll see how everything goes. Look, I've been looking at the transactions, you know, the buys and sells, the order flow, and it's really healthy distribution. And a lot of, you know, big buyers that either got into the sale or bought early on, like they've been trading it and they don't hold that many tokens. So it's really well distributed, which is another indication of why we can potentially see this thing continue to run higher. Anyways, that's my take on it, and we'll see how everything does actually develop. And we haven't talked about Bitcoin yet today, so real quick, let's just go over the corn. But like I said, there's no changes in the chart. The Bitcoin chart is now in a very clear, obvious range between $100,000 support and $108,000 resistance. Again, as long as we're above 100K support, we are all systems go. If we lose 100K support, things will get things are going to get pretty ugly. Even though altcoins are already destroyed, you know, they can potentially still get destroyed even more if Bitcoin does lose 100K. So that's the bear scenario, of course, but the bullish scenario is that we just continue to hold $100,000 and eventually we break out of this higher to new all-time highs and everything sends alongside with it. Now, again, like I was saying in the intro to the stream, sentiment is destroyed across the board. People are depressed. People are giving up. People are throwing in the towel. People are crying in the palms of their hand. And at a time where Trump just got elected, like, it's really funny to see, in my opinion, at least. But obviously it's not funny for the people going through those emotions. I understand that, but I still think it's funny. Anyways, here's the US dollar index breaking through the support level at 107. We absolutely love to see it. Again, Trump wants to lower interest rates. He's demanding interest rates get lowered. Well, that also means the dollar is going to weaken. And what happens when the dollar weakens and it goes down? Well, we see commodities go up. And for example, here is, let's go to the weekly. Here is 2020. And here is the COVID stimmy, interest rates crashing, whatever, into 2021. And during this stretch, with the dollar going down here to 90, well, that's when we got that crazy altcoin season. So with the dollar breaking down now, after this run, losing key support, well, things are looking actually super bullish now with the dollar going down. But we also need Bitcoin dominance to go down as well if we want that broad altcoin season that we talk about here all the time on the channel. So this thing is not really budging at the current moment in time, and we are still making lower highs. We just got to see another lower low and a breakthrough key support here at 55%. And we're all systems go for altcoin season. So at a time where people are giving up, honestly, I'm still super optimistic. and it's good to win in the meantime. But I think we're gonna have a lot of winning. We're gonna be winning a lot this year in 2025. All right, I think, Treble Swap and Toshi, I think these are just like precursors to the rest of 2025. I'm quite optimistic right now, and I'm looking at a glass half full type of perspective on the market. I do understand the bearish case. I understand what the bears are saying, but I just disagree. Yeah, that's what I think overall in terms of the market right now. And let's check out USDT dominance. Remember, we want to see this go down because we want to see stable coins go into alts. And it's looking kind of heavy here at support at 3.8%. If we do see the breakdown, well, next level, we're going by my lines, will be at 3.31%. And then below that, we got 3%. But either of these milestones getting hit, it's going to be super bullish for alts, because remember that inverse correlation between USDT dominance to altcoins. This goes down, alts go up. Others goes up. And others right now, let's go through all these charts. Here's others, the market cap of all the coins outside of the top 10 in the market. Here's the chart. In consolidation, just underneath the 2021 all-time high. Okay, you guys are calling tops with others in consolidation just underneath the 2021 all-time high. Will your top call be correct? I don't think so. I do not agree with the top calls here on alts. Look at the others chart. Consolidation underneath all-time highs, it's bullish, okay? Don't believe me? Go look it up. It's probably on Investopedia. They probably have an article written. Consolidation underneath all-time highs is bullish. I don't need to look it up because I've studied that stuff already. Back tested it damn near 1,000 times. But you get the point. This is bullish in consolidation underneath all-time highs. And also the total is sitting pretty, holding previous all-time high support. So look, in terms of how everything looks, individual altcoins are getting just plundered. I understand that. But the broad market and the broad index charts are looking really, really good. Anyways, that's the overall market currently and my take on things currently. Shout out to Jazzy. Jazzy says, smash the like button, people. This man is a legend. His calls/content are second to none. Thank you. Can you please give your thoughts on TREZOR and how you see it performing? Good to see you. Jazzy, I appreciate the kind words. TREZOR. Pump Fun. AI agent, I believe. We've looked at this before. Yeah, so all these like AI agent individual coins, they're all down astronomically. Virtuals, ecosystem, AI16Z, not Z, Z. They're all down, okay? But how can this one perform? Well, I don't know, because there's so many other individual agents out there. So it really depends what decides to stand out amongst the competition, because the market is in heavy competition with AI agents at this point, and there's new ones going live every single day. So Jazzy, how can it perform? It's really, really tough for me to answer that question. Truthfully, I'm not sure. I'm not sure. I don't know enough about TREZOR to give an answer for that question without just making stuff up, mumbo jumbo. So I do apologize, but I'm going to refrain from answering that one. Shout out to Manufacturing Contempt. He says, smash that like. Connor is goated. Thank you, sir. Eric Alexanderson. He says, I'm new to crypto and Treb is my first winner. Thanks for that. Hey, man, like I said, I think it's just a precursor. I'm expecting a lot more winning this year, but glad to hear that you're on the scoreboard with a point on your side. Love to hear it. And, yeah, let's keep on doing it this year. Let's keep on winning. Joey says, hey man, I caught another live 2x in a row now. Got in on the TREZ pre-sale, good looks, and I was bidding on some DMT a couple days ago. How is DMT, Dream Machine token, doing? Yeah, so it's not doing great at the moment with the market totally fragmented. People essentially only chasing after new launches, whether that's meme coins or like some new AI agent, whatever. All the third key to success, definitely focus on the new, like the brand new stuff that's like a day old, because those are the ones where you can quickly catch crazy amounts of gains. But anyways, yeah, with the market so just fascinated on new launches, people don't want to bid old coins. DMT's, Joey, I know you've shared this with me for, you know, the past 6 months or so now. It's been range bound and it's now broken through support at 30 million. You're buying that sell off, which, you know, you love to see it. You're sticking with your thesis. And I could see it working out for you. I'm not an owner of DMT. I don't hold the token, but I hope it does. Yeah, anyways, Joey, appreciate your support. Now let's talk about BitTensor Tau and everything going on. First of all, quick price check. It's $412. $410 now. And price has reacted really well from my level, as you can see. Wrote here. I've showed this many times on stream, so you guys should already... no, I'm not going to talk about it again. Anyways, this level that I've had, well, it looks like it was potentially the bottom with a big bounce from around 360 bucks. We got a super chat here from the Albert. Thank you, the Albert, my man, for this super chat, but it doesn't look like you asked any questions. If you have one, let me know. But in the meantime, I appreciate that super chat. Anyways, yeah, that's the Tau price update. Let's go over some fundamentals. So Barry Silbert, the founder and CEO of the Grayscale Digital Currency Group, Grayscale Trust, big stuff, traditional finance. He said today, BitTensor Tau is going to eat the AI world. Also, we have a update from the founder or co-founder of BitTensor Tau, Const. And he said, happy Saturday, everyone. It is time to begin the process of launching Dynamic Tau. Starting next Friday, we will be launching the revised BIT001 paper. 6 days later, on the 6th of February, and after review, the upgrade will go for Senate vote. Pending a passing vote by the 9th, we will launch the upgrade the following week, the 10th through the 14th. I believe we are on the precipice of an economic innovation in BitTensor of unfathomable positive consequences. I'm beyond excited. So Dynamic Tau is finally going live. Barry's saying that Tau is going to eat the entire AI world. Now, the whole idea of Tau subnets that I've been talking about since 2023 now, a year and a half or something like that, the whole idea of the Tau subnets is that within the Tau neural network, you won't need to go out of the network for any need in AI, because everything will be built on subnets. Everything will be hosted on the BitTensor network. That's the whole idea behind it. And if they do pull this off successfully, I agree with Barry that it's going to eat the AI world. Because again, everything will be in-house on the network. Is very, very bullish, okay? So Tau fundamentals, rock solid, which is why I've been harping about it since like 2023. And the big update's basically going to finally go live in February, with price suffering a lot. So if we were, you know, pumping and we were at like 2,500 bucks and they were going to announce this Dynamic Tau update, I would probably say sell the news, get out. But in this case, again, with sentiment so low, with Tau price as well as many AI coin prices down, it's not just Tau. With everything going on, I think this could actually be a major catalyst for growth and for higher prices. And look, time will tell. All I know for right now, Tau is reacting super well from this key level at 360. And we want to see No new lower lows. We want to see this low hold, and we want to see it continue and actually start to make higher highs from this point and go attack that all-time high at 777 and finally get up to $1,000 per Tau. So that's what we're looking for on the BitTensor front. Still a large holder of this coin. I'm either going to be right and make a ton of money, or I won't be right. I'll still be able to exit in a profit, but not really make my goals at all. And I'm willing to take that risk. I'm willing to be wrong here. I'm willing to go out on a limb. And if you're not, you should probably not get involved in the crypto market, because you have to be willing to be wrong. And the best loser, the person who loses the best, ends up winning the most in the long run. You have to understand you're not going to get everything right. Not every trade is going to be a successful one. You will incur losses, but the best loser wins in the long run. So don't be a sore loser. Learn from it and move on. All right. What else is happening here in the chat? Precipice. Yeah, look, I appreciate that, Cody. I appreciate it. Sometimes when we're live, we don't have the ability to like think hard how to pronounce, so we just go with it. But I appreciate you looking out, Cody, my man. Anyways, the Albert with his super chat, he says, "Hey Connor, with all this FUD around based Brett, do you think that Brett on ETH, the OG Brett, can gain popularity and eventually outperform based Brett, not by market cap, but with organic growth?" Okay, so can based Brett get flipped by ETH Brett? Let's go take a look at ETH Brett. This one, 9.7 mil market cap. All right, so I mean, look, this thing is hit really hard at like 9.7 mil, 10 million market cap, 80% retracement from the all-time high. I have to assume it's 80%, 79.7%. Not bad, not bad for a rough estimate. Can it outperform base Brett? Not by like, but with organic growth, potentially, yes. It's already done that. I think that was the cause of this pump over here in September, where it went to 50 million. That whole narrative that this is the real Brett, you know, base Brett is a cabal coin. So maybe that narrative does make a comeback, and this could potentially be a play. It is not one that I'm interested in taking myself, but I can see that happening. Yeah, the situation with base Brett right now, it's like, here's the problem with paying influencers. Crash paid a shitload of influencers. You pay them, they sell, and they don't talk about it anymore. Okay, so now it's just like Crash and his army. I don't know if that's going to be enough to take base Brett back to like, you know, in everyone's face pumping again like it did last year after it launched. I don't think it will, but I'm willing to be proven wrong. But yeah, that's the problem with like just fucking paying people and giving them tokens. They don't give a shit. They'll sell and they'll never talk about it again. So yeah, that could be a huge advantage for ETH Brett. Potentially. We'll see though. Shout out to all the Treble Swap community members in here making noise in the live chat. I see all you guys and I appreciate it. Mark of Melbourne says that UFD is on sale right now. 215M. Let's see, holding the 78.6 potential. I mean, I'm seeing it. I'm sure you guys are seeing it too. We got a potential W double bottom here with the big move in. The bounce, the retest, we want to see the breakout now of the neckline, which coincidentally enough is right at the 61.8 retracement level. 240 million market cap is the neckline. Okay, so if we're going to see this play out, we basically need to see this breakout here. Otherwise, there is a chance, because this thing went on a pretty stellar run from 60 mil to 480. Maybe it needs to fully reset again. I wouldn't want to see that, but you know, if it can't break out here, it's going to lose support and head down to base support, which is at 100 million. So we don't want to see that. We want to see this hold and it break out. And this is what we're looking for on the chart. So if you want to play this, say with like a stop loss, well, you can just look to get out on the break of support and potentially save yourself from a move to 100 million. Up to you on how you want to play it. But that's how I'm looking at Unicorn Fart Dust right now, UFD, and Ron from his basement. Still bullish on it, and I want to see this W double bottom play out successfully. Let's see. Mini Caboose says pre-recorded question mark, and Ghost gives the accurate answer. He says it's not pre-recorded. The man goes live every day and responds in real time. Yes, sir. Shout out to Ghost, a longtime Crypto Empire community member. It's been a few years now, and we still got the same names in the live chat. So appreciate all you guys continuing to come back here to Crypto Empire. Even after years are passing by, you guys are sticking with me. Don't think I don't notice. I appreciate it. Shout out to all the day ones, all the loyal people here in the community. Even if you don't say anything in the chat and you just watch and hit the like button, I'm still very grateful for all of you guys. So shout out to you. You're the real MVPs, and you keep me going when I don't even want to get up here and go live. You guys are the ones that keep me going, so thank you for that. People asking about Aerodrome on base. Aerodrome's really not looking great. And many, like all the fundamental coins on base are not looking great. Here's Aerodrome. Moonwell. Degen, they all look the same. They're all looking not great at the moment. And they're all basically at the same levels on the chart, where they're back down to the highs of their summer bear market like accumulation ranges. What do I mean by that? Well, here is the summer 2024, that big washout we had for 8 months. Altcoin bear market. Aerodrome bottomed out at 40 cents. The top of that range, all of this, was up here around $1. And here's Aerodrome back on that support at $1. Moonwell, same thing. Okay, here's the summer for Moonwell. You know, June, August lows at 1 penny. But what was the resistance level? It was up here. Okay, where's the price? Right there. Same thing with Degen. Here's the summer. Okay, where's the top of that accumulation range? It's right where current price is. So in terms of Aerodrome and all the other base utility coins that are getting a beatdown right now, they are all at really critical structure levels to not lose, to hold above. All right, we're just sticking on the higher time frame charts here. We're not digging into anything less than the daily, because we're not talking day trading here with these coins. But again, it's clear that all of these charts are at the previous range high resistances of their summer bear market, and they need to hold support now, or they're going back to, you know, essentially bear market prices. And that's very bearish. You don't want to see that happen. Now, Aerodrome, you know, it's a Coinbase insider play. Moonwell, same thing. I don't know. Maybe did the insiders move on? Not sure. It's probably going to pump again, and it's just going through a much needed, essentially, shakeout after this monster run. Because look, if base is I talked about this in the video yesterday about Coinbase. Coinbase is American. Base is an American blockchain, therefore. I think I have this tweet open. Eric Trump just confirmed U.S.-based crypto projects will benefit from zero capital gains tax. How accurate is this? Who really knows? But that's also why I made the HBAR video today. HBAR is an American. XRP is American. Base is American. Aerodrome, therefore, and Moonwell. They're all American coins, and they would benefit from zero capital gains tax. So that's a narrative that we can see with these base coins. And potentially this is just a huge flush out reset of the board after a monster run from 50 cents to 230. Ideally, that's what it is. If not, it's going to lose support at $1 and come back, in here. And at that point, that's ugly. That's down horrendous and has a very low chance of essentially recovering from the. So it's basically at must hold support, or it could be potentially all over. But that's Aerodrome. And we got a super chat from Guts Motors. Thank you, Guts Motors. He says, any thoughts on QUAI network? I think this is the brand new. Yeah. So I was keeping up with this for a while, but I haven't kept up with it recently. So the token's not live yet. Watch for when it launches, because at this point, launching in the bull run, it's either going to be a huge runner or a huge dud. So, yeah, when it launches, that's when we'll be paying attention on it. And yeah, no real thoughts on this right now. Like I said, I was following up on it, like trying to stay up to date on everything in the past, but there's just too much going on, and my attention is so spread. Constantly researching new things, where this one kind of dropped off my interest list in a sense. So yeah, I'm neutral on it, not bullish, not bearish. I'm more so waiting for the token to launch so I can just speculate on the value of the token. I'm really not, like sold or anything, like I need to like buy this or anything in terms of fundamentals. I'll just be looking to speculate on the token price. What else is going on here in the chat, everyone? Joey Joe says, hey, I saw your video on HBAR. What do you think of other DAGs running as well? I just bought DAG called Zealous the other day, super low market cap, good project. Do you think other DAGs will run? Probably yes. With HBAR running, all the other smaller ones are going to have a positive effect. I know about this one, proof of work. It's been at $5 now for, it seems like, an eternity. But with altcoins not really performing, they're staying at the same price as they've been at for the past 6+ months. So let's go to the category section here. And here we got the made in the USA category. XRP, Solana, ADA, Link, AVAX, HBAR, XLM, SUI, DOT, Uni, Aptos, Render. How low does this list go? So they got all of them on here, huh? So I think the main beneficiary right now for HBAR is the fact that it's like made in the USA and an ISO 20022 coin, and so connected with like the powers that be. Now I've shared my opinion on HBAR, throughout the years. It went from one of my top picks in 2022 in the bear market to me throwing it under the bus in 2023 and 2024. But with the new year, I decided to change my stance again. And I think HBAR will do well this year, probably go to $1 and beyond. But with that, to answer your question, Joey Joe, can other DAGs run? When Bitcoin dominance drops and the dollar drops and everything's going nuts, yes, other DAGs are probably going to run too. It's tough to say which ones will be like the outperformers that go like 50x or 100x. But I think they will catch a bid and do well. And especially if HBAR goes to like $1, people are going to be talking about DAGs and everything, and they're going to speculate on all the other smaller ones. So yes, I can see that happen. So yes, we talked about how Eric Trump confirmed US-based crypto projects will benefit from zero capital gains tax, and non-US based projects will face a 30% capital gains tax. I mean, that's just going to cause everyone to buy the US coins so they don't have to pay 30% tax. It's genius for causing buying pressure. However, this is from Eric Trump, not Donald Trump. So we still do have to take it with a grain of salt. But it's still encouraging to hear it said today after it has been touted in the past. And also, we got Solana as well as Litecoin getting filed for ETFs. Shout out to Small News with the updates, right? Grayscale files for Litecoin ETF and Grayscale files for a Solana ETF. Big stuff. And Brian Armstrong as well is shilling Bitcoin at the World Economic Forum in Davos, saying that Bitcoin is a better form of money than gold. Brian Armstrong, the founder and the CEO of Coinbase, saying that today. Also, Wall Street CEOs there's so much bullish news right now, but the price is not having a positive effect. Elon Musk is exploring blockchain use and government efficiency push. It's just like bullish news after bullish news after bullish news. CZ says that all governments should track their spending on the blockchain. It's called public spending for a reason. So the stars are aligning right now. The stars are for sure aligning. The only issue is that crypto Twitter and most market participants are exhausted, drained physically, and if they're holding like only alts and not trying to catch wins in the meantime and being active, they're also drained financially, and they're ready to give up and never touch crypto again. So the sentiment is actually perfect right now for maybe we need like another week or two of pain, of altcoins going down. So many people will sell and capitulate. So maybe we need a capitulate. I'm thinking about it this live in real time right now. Maybe we need a capitulation candle. We need a real dagger to the chest and dig it in a little bit to make these crybabies go away and capitulate. Maybe that's just what we need right now. I don't know. What do you guys think? Let me know in the chat right now. Do we need that? Bitcoin halving says the top is in. I'm curious. Why do you say that? Let's hear the thesis around why the top is in your stance. Bitcoin halving. Let's see. Anastasia says, what do you see as price potential for treble outside of speculation? Will the DEX get used this cycle? Are you holding any long term? Well, for sure. I was a private sale investor, so I mean, it's going to take until December 2025 to get all of my tokens, basically. Yes, I'm holding long term for sure. You haven't seen anything for treble swap yet. I'll just say that. All right, it's basic right now. It's a basic swap. Just wait. It's gonna have everything. Okay, like every little fine. It's gonna be like a full trading terminal on Base. So, yeah, I'm quite bullish on the long-term aspects of treble swap. I think it's still the super early days, and it does have a live working product with V4 features, which makes the liquidity management and everything insane compared to V3, insanely better. But yeah, no hooks have been integrated, limit orders, everything like that. AI agents, okay, they're also building DeFi AI. I'm quite bullish on the long-term prospects of treble swap, to say the least, but let's not count any chickens before they hatch. And anyways, yeah, I'm bullish on it long-term. I'll be holding long-term for sure. But at the same time, I do think it's wise to not like hold every penny you have for 100x. Like I always say, scale out on the way up. Kyle Summer, does it worry you that the top 92% of the TREB supply is held by the top 10 holders? No, it doesn't worry me. Okay, these are contract addresses. These are not people. These are not actual people holding the token. Essentially, all the vested tokens and all those things, they're all held in these contracts. And according to this metric on this website, again, Treble will be integrated into Deck Screener soon. But according to this, the top 10 holds 92%, like it says. But again, that's not accurate. Okay, if you go to holders here, let's go to base scan. I'll show you. Well, let's do a little on-chain sleuthing right now while we're at it. So here's the Treble Swap token address. Current holders 1135. Okay, so we're at holders now. Number 1, contract. Number 2, contract. Number 3, contract. Number 4, contract. Number 5, contract. Now, let's see. This wallet is not a contract. So let's see what happened here. They're holding 200K. That's a lot. So what can we do? Well, let's go to the chart. Let's go to Maker. Let's plug in the contract. Let's apply it. Okay, what happened? What did this person do? So they basically bought 35 grand at 17 cents on day one. Okay, this thing launched at 12 cents. They bought at 17 with a one clip of 35 grand. So they took a huge risk and they're a huge holder. All right, so that's fair play. Anybody could have done that. Anyways, next one, not a contract. Number 7 and 8, they're not contracts. And by the way, okay, so anyways, moving on. This next one, number 7. Well, they're a top 10 holder, but look, they've literally been dollar cost averaging since this thing launched. So that doesn't worry me. Obviously, this person's bullish. No idea who the hell it is, but they're buying at 20 cents plus. All their buys are at 20 cents plus. And they spent, what, like 12 grand? That's a sick return. That's insane. But anyways, you get the point I'm trying to make here. Number 9 is also a contract. And then number 10 is vicstore.base.eth. What's this guy holding in his wallet? Let's go check out this guy's wallet. What is Vicstore holding? He's got Ski Mask Dog. He's basically got Ski Mask Dog, 18 grand, and he's got Treble Swap. Vicstore, sorry to expose you, man, but you bought that ETH name, so yeah, you're public on the chain. Anyways, where did Vicstore buy? Dude's been buying the whole time. Okay, so no, the top 10 holders are mostly contract addresses. The vast majority of tokens in the top 10 are in the contract. And the people that bought it on the open market, and they've been buying this entire time. So it doesn't scare me whatsoever at all. Hope that answers the question. And Bitcoin halving, I'm going to get to you in a moment. I see that answer. We got Bob's my uncle with a super chat. He said, I hope he got into OKEG. Here she goes. All right, starting to move now from 2.25 million at the bottom to now 3.46. Yeah, starting to pump it right now with a potential breakout. Key reclaim here at around 3 million. Right, it broke through support, reclaimed here. So yeah, you want to see this thing make some higher highs. But Bob's my uncle. Always appreciate the super chats, my man, and thank you for always being here, supporting. But yeah, OKEG, good start. See if it pumps. See if it gets that follow through that it much needs. Vic says, "Don't expose me, bro." My bad if that's actually you. But if that is you, well, congratulations, sir. You deserve the gains you have in that wallet right now because, yeah, you were buying the whole time. If that is you, of course. I don't even know. You're probably trolling. But, yeah, you took huge risk, man. So it paid off. Good for you. All right, Bitcoin halving. He says, the reason why we're topped right now, he says, celebrity meme coins, Binance announcing all-time highs this year, short-term pain before longer-term mega gains. Everyone just guessing, though. Bitcoin number 1, no second best. I agree. This cycle has been super clear that Bitcoin's number 1, and there's nothing that's going to change. Right now, there's nothing that's going to change that. Right now, keywords. Also, yeah, the celebrity meme coins, I agree. It's insane. The fact that people are still buying them. Again, like the Solana blockchain is 100% a CIA blockchain. It's a PSYOP, 100%. And Trump launching the Trump token on that confirms that for me. I've talked about this in the past, how Solana is a Fed chain. Okay, it's a plant. But yeah, Trump launching the coin on that confirms that for me at least. I don't have any other confirmation other than my own speculation, so there's no proof behind this. But I have been right around a lot of this like conspiracy stuff. Almost 100% accuracy, not to brag or anything. But yeah, Solana is the Fed chain. And they've basically created a generation of people that are dopamine addicted gamblers that only want to trade new launches and meme coins, and they see no other way to basically make an income other than chasing after memes. So it's definitely, what's the best way to say this? Look, these people think in decades. These people think in decades. And I think we're seeing some major conditioning here with Solana and what's happened. So I agree with you, Bitcoin having that, you know, the whole celebrity meme coin thing, and it's not sustainable, and it's going to end in a crashing, burning fire of destruction. Now, on the other hand, you list some obvious bearish scenarios or bearish theses. On the other hand, I went over the charts, the macro index charts, the others chart, the DXY, everything like that, Bitcoin dominance. They all do look primed to go for a bull run. Everything's shaping up on that front, and with Trump as well, and also with the traditional 4-year cycle as well. But yeah, if we do get short-term pain, like you say, and like I was just saying, that wouldn't make sense. Maybe we need another capitulation, but I don't think we're top for the cycle. And it sounds like you don't think we're top for the cycle either, though. But anyways, I appreciate the discourse here, and yeah, man, good discussion. Anyways, Bob's my uncle. He says, date night cut short to get on the live. I know you said you live in Colombia, Bob. So look, I mean, that's cool, man. Glad that you're deciding to join the live instead of that. But I'm sure she'll be waiting for you when you're done. When you're done with the stream, I'm sure she'll be waiting for you. So yeah, that's probably why you're here anyways. But anyways, appreciate that, Bob. Thanks for the super chat again. Top is in, says Coinbase is the Feds. Well, yeah, for sure they are. Solana is the like the shadow Feds, right? It's like it's a facade. Oh, it looks like this blockchain organization, layer 1. It's a disguise. It's the Feds. Why would the CIA do it? We're not going too deep here. We're not answering any more questions about the Solana Fed chain and the CIA. We'll save that for another time off of YouTube. Probably already on a list now. So Rosie says, what do I think of the total 3 and what's going to cause interest rate cuts? Well, the Federal Reserve is going to cause interest rate cuts. Obviously, things like taming inflation and all that jargon, but the Fed are the people that make the decision. Anyways, the total 3, market cap excluding Bitcoin and ETH, it's the same thing as others in the sense where it's consolidating underneath the all-time high. However, it's taking its second stab at this level. All right, it tried to break out here in December. It was rejected. Major pullback to this previous high, the right shoulder of the breakdown of the bear market. Bounced, and it's now still in consolidation underneath the all-time high. All right, and again, consolidation underneath previous cycle high is bullish in my opinion. So total 3 is currently in consolidation underneath 1.16 trillion or 1.13 trillion. And yeah, we're looking for essentially at least a 100% move on this to 2 trillion. So I do think that this consolidation is going to lead to another push higher. We'll see though. We will see. And we got a super chat now from Elvis. Elvis says, "Hi Connor, thoughts on AGI XBT on base?" AGI XBT. I actually haven't heard of AGI XBT on base. I've heard of AI XBT obviously, but not AGI. So I have to assume it's kind of a spin on the other one. Hive AI agent. So thoughts on this thing. Well, if this was launched in November, it would probably pull like a 50x or 100x. But because it's launched, you know, after that whole AI agent narrative has, in my opinion, peaked, it's probably not going to do as well as it would have done, say, in December and New Year's, over New Year's to start the year. Because that's when all of the AI agents went parabolic. They all peaked at their Burj Khalifa essentially at New Year's Day. So now this thing is on a slow grind up. First of all, thoughts on this part of the chart. It looks like the launch was super kind of healthy and organic. Although it did launch at 1.2 million and it immediately got bid up to 25 million or 23 million at this first 4-hour candle. So other than this, the launch looks super organic. But this is a big part of it. Fully retraced that listing launch pump basically to 5 million. It's now back to the all-time high. It looks ready to break out, Elvis. It does look ready to push and break the all-time high. You know, it's 1.1 million in liquidity, 25 million market cap. So I say it looks ready to break the all-time high, but if like one big holder decides to sell here, it's not going to break out. You essentially need consistent demand to break these, you know, all-time high levels to pump. Will this thing bring in consistent demand right now? I'm not sure because, again, I just heard of this project. I don't know much about it. I don't know who's behind it. I don't know what they're saying, what they're building fully, things like that. What is this? Did they get tweeted out by Base? All right, maybe this is some kind of insider thing with the actual Base account responding to one of their tweets. They don't do that for everyone. And we know the market's an insider game. So maybe that's something to note. Buy zones. In general, if I was a buyer, I would be looking right there at 15.34 million. But yeah, I would look for this thing to break the highs at this point. It does look pretty good. If it wants to continue to range, let it range. And look to buy the bottom of the range for a potential all-time high breakout. But yeah, the fact that Base responded to their tweet. Again, they don't do that for everyone. They're very, very selective on who they engage with on X. So maybe something is brewing here with this one. I'll take a look at it after the stream. Thank you, Elvis, for sharing. Bitcoin halving. Let's go all in on that. I'm good. I'm good on that. All right, guys, we're going to go ahead and wrap up the live stream now. Just a Friday evening live stream for everyone. And I hope you guys found this one insightful and got value out of it. And hopefully it made your Friday evening more enjoyable, whatever you're up to tonight. I don't know. Bob's on a date in Colombia. I don't know what anyone else is doing. But I hope this live stream made your Friday night more enjoyable. If it did, smash up the like button. If you're new here, hit the subscribe button. If you want to get access to what I'm up to, if I come across another exclusive pre-sale, all my calls, well, you know what to do. Join the Crypto Empire Mastermind. Yes, the price may seem steep from the outside on first glance. In my opinion, it's actually a bargain with the value provided. But yeah, results speak for themselves. And check it out. Apply. And we'll get back to you if you were interested in that. Anyways, that's all from me tonight, guys. Hope you enjoyed this one. And I'll see you all later. I'll see you tomorrow for a Sunday live stream. Have a great night. Connor from Crypto Empire signing out, and I'll see you in the next one.